More news, rumors and opinions Monday afternoon, the 9th of September 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Gold Telegraph. This is how you know desperation is in the air. Sunday, the 8th of September 2024. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says no red lights are flashing for the financial system. Welcome to the age of the blind leading the blind. The BRICS unit project pegs 40% of its value to gold and 60% to a basket of BRICS national currencies. This is according to the head of the BRICS Business Council's Task Force on Financial Services. The writing has been on the way for a very long time. Gold. The United States is beginning to plan to punish countries that move away from the dollar with some planning tariffs if they get into a position of power. In a free market, countries shouldn't be penalized for not using a currency. This is how you know desperation is in the air. The dollar is America's greatest tool, but punishing those who reject it shows not strength but coercion. Bullies might get their way for a while, but eventually, they get addressed. Why can't they see that? Ariel. Iraq may target 2024 Sunday, the 8th of September 2024, 10:51 p.m. For those who asked why I think Iraq may target 2024. Well, because it's word around the way even from the most unlikely of sources that fiat will disappear this year. But she of course is not the only one. Nomi Prinz, a former Wall Street executive, has predicted that a major financial crisis could unfold in 2024, driven by political and economic instability. What could this result from? Well, Iraq said they want to support their currency with gold. But if they do, they can no longer print money to pay salaries. There is a BRICS meeting next month. And I have already told you all that the requirements to join is ditching the USD for all countries. So Iraq is in a very tight space at this time. And with very little room to move. They are supposed to start pulling troops out this month, and we all know that Trump wants them to pay us prior to this. Iraq cannot cover their expenses this month based on current financial constraints. Can things alter in their favor where they could find some flexibility to proceed forward for the remainder of this year without changing the rate? I cannot find anything that would potentially be solid enough to afford them that much time if they are ditching the printer. We will see, I guess. FNULNU. Here's something you can take to the bank. Wells Fargo and JP Morgan Chase have the concession for exchanging the dinar in America. And Standard Chartered has the concession in Canada and England. Seems I recall they will have Australia too, but don't hold me to that. Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. Sadani told us the upcoming year the mechanism would be fully engaged to give the citizens maximum benefit. Frank. He didn't say, next year. I think he's talking about the year 2024. Because the commercials should be next. And if that's the case, what they show you in those commercials has to be given to you very quickly. There cannot be a gap between telling you and giving them to you. The value of real money in today's world. VRIC Media, the 8th of September 2024. Welcome to the official VRIC channel. Today on the channel, Robert Kiyosaki shares a story about how he discovered the manipulation of the money system by the government in relation to silver. Lynette Zhang then explains how real money holds its value over time compared to fiat, ultimately making a case for holding wealth in silver and gold instead of in the banks. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.